Hey guys, Fu Manchu here. I wanted to do a video, and this is like kind of something I had in mind for. Well, actually, I just thought of it recently, and essentially, this is going to be the first of anime discussions. So, when I watch an anime, um, usually a few things really draw me in. One of those things that draws me in is essentially the world that the series takes place. Now, some of those places may be perhaps dangerous or even bounce to the wall crazy, but that's why it draws me in because it's like some place where, you know, that you just want to just be in because um, it's just a place that immerses you into the series. Like if you were to be a character, not even a character from series, if you were to be in this world for a certain amount of time, say that you have a nerve gear and you would want to just immerse yourself into this world. Which world would that be? And I narrowed my choices to 5 worlds that I would like to be in an anime. So the first one that I can't think of the name exactly, but it's in the series No Game No Life. Now, that's the first thing that drew me in when I saw the first episode. Essentially, it's vibrant and nothing really captures my attention than vibrant colors. Like, if you want an anime like No Game No Life is very, very colorful, and that aside, like, I play games. I play video games. I play card games. I should play more board games. In fact, a friend of mine tried to invite me to play Cards Against Humanity and Apples to Apples, but just so busy, didn't have much of time. But the point is, I would like to be in that world that takes place in No Game No Life because you do things. I mean, you risk things by playing games, and I love games. It just goes without saying. I love games, and clearly it would mean I don't have any life. Hence, the series title. But moving on. Second choice is Akihabara, which is an actual place in Japan. Yes, but primarily Akihabara, where Steins Gate takes place, because it's basically the haven to otaku. Well, I'm probably gonna get heat for this, but otaku culture, just being a fan of anime and just anime culture in general, that's basically the meta. And honestly, I would like to hang out with the future Gadget Lab gang. I mean, all of them seem to be really fun to hang out with, especially Okabe. Me and him would go back to back and just crazy conspiracies, and Kurisu would be annoyed, and then I would fall in love with Kurisu, and she's my waifu. So I mean, that goes without saying that that's a world what I would like to visit, which would be Akihabara. That I mean, not just for a fictional purpose, but actually go visit. Which I may have a chance this year because I went to Japan last year. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to Tokyo due to reasons, but Akihabara is definitely the place I would like to visit at least once. This next place is a bit dangerous. This is basically Ultra Japan. And from the series Kogios, Illusion of Rebellion, Area 11. Now, the reason I say this is because, well, maybe I like a little bit of danger in my life, you know. Um, it's Japanese, it's like a different time, different place, and, you know, every once in a while I'd like to be someone like Lelouch and essentially just interact with that world. Like, you get to pilot Nightmare Frames. Nightmare Frames are my favorite kinds of mechs, to be honest. People say Gundams are awesome. People would say the mechs from Eureka 7 are awesome. And needless to say, without default, the Gurren Lagann is one of the greatest mechs in anime. Clearly. But one reason would be I would definitely like to pilot a Nightmare Frame. Maybe something like maybe a Sutherland or even a Burai would suffice, and then just work my way to like the Gawain or the Shinkiro. I'll never be able to pilot a Shinkiro because I will never be able to keyboard like Lelouch can keyboard his Shinkiro. If you've seen Kogios, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, the next world I would like to visit would be Eldentel from Log Horizon. And I say this because who hasn't, and this goes back to No Game of Life, who hasn't been immersed in something and didn't want to immerse yourself in a video game? I mean, plenty of people do. There's no doubt without that. But Eldentel is the pinnacle of that. It's a VMMO RPG. You get to pick like different classes, and it goes right down to the world itself in Log Horizon. Just integrate. It is integrated into the game rather than, you know, in SAO and Sword Art Online. You integrate yourself into the virtual world. The virtual integrates you. It's just, you know, I recommend Log Horizon. Just check it out. But just the fact that, you know, to immerse yourself in a video game, to immerse yourself in a place where you can basically just just be sucked into the world, trying to find out what's in it. I mean, part of visiting someplace is to discover the world, the surroundings around it, and, you know, I definitely want to go to Eldentel. And last but certainly not least, Fuyuki City from Type Moon, or specifically the Fate series. You know, every time when I see the Fuyuki Bridge in that setting, it reminds me of the Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco. And I mean, it seems like a very cool city to visit. I mean, aside from the fact that every 10 years or so there's a Holy Grail War going on, and if you're not careful, you might be in the midst of being caught in a crossfire between, say, maybe Saber or Caster or any of the other heroic spirits. But, you know, that aside, I would definitely like to visit that city and, you know, hang out with the characters of Fate or just anybody in Type Moon, really. But Fuyuki City is about Fate, so it'd be worth going there just to see Rin Tosaka, go on a date with her, you know, just chill out with Shiro and the gang, you know, try to rescue whoever is the said damsel in distress, depending on the route you read, and, you know, save the day. Be immersed in that world. And that's exactly what I long for: immersion in anime. A good anime immerses you into the setting that it takes place. That's my belief. And really, nothing makes a good story than the setting that the creator creates, or that the setting that it's based off of. So I want to know what your name at least five places in anime, or any fictional place really. It doesn't have to be anime. It could be like Tatooine from Star Wars, for all I know. So name at least five different places from different animes, and let's have a discussion. This is the first of my anime discussion videos. I hope to come up with more. So until the next video, see you guys.